It's not often that the biggest fraud in day trading history endorses someone, but it is often that ICT influencers turn out to be fake gurus. And while you've probably never heard of ICT student, or Pierre, which is what I think about when I flush the toilet and is why I closed the lid first, I hadn't heard of him either. So imagine my surprise when visiting his profile for the first time ever, just to scroll down and find out I was blocked. That used to mean I'd be unable to view any of his posts, but thankfully for me, who is frequently blocked for some reason, this feature was recently removed, and that makes exposing him a whole lot easier.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
I'm just being dramatic. It only takes 5 seconds to switch to an unblocked alt account. Pierre got his start like most ICT influencers, by only sharing wins without disclosing if it's a sim account, and by having zero proof of long-term profitability. Luckily for him and his bank account, that didn't stop an enormous amount of people from paying to join the Discord he ended up launching. Among the various services that were promised, my personal favorite was how the funds collected would be donated every 3 months to a humanitarian association. Just like ICT, who pulled this move many years ago in one of his paid mentorships, there has been no proof that any money went to charity. Pierre didn't follow through on almost any of his promises. In fact, members risked being banned just for bringing it up. And about 5 months after this Discord launched, Pierre rug pulled and deleted the server with no warning and without refunding everyone. I guess the love letters he sends to ICT must be pretty special, since Michael just continues to ignore everyone who tells him that Pierre is a scammer.
I love you, Michael, from the bottom of my heart.
And after months of being yelled at by the people he scammed, which is a lot and why he doesn't let anyone reply to his tweets, he's back with a new paid Discord at a far higher price. Yes, there will be a fee, but not to charge for access. Hello? It gets way worse and there's a lot to cover. But first, if you're trying to remain anonymous, don't tweet about your bike rides while also posting pictures of yourself on public fitness apps, especially if people know you're French and live in France. Double unlucky.
IMAN, do not make jokes against French people.
Because turns out that information is enough to track you down, which is only made easier by having very identifiable tattoos. But I'm familiar with the laws on doxing someone, so I blocked out the parts that he himself hasn't made public. And before you say it, because I know what you were thinking, no, I did not use Photoshop to shrink the bulge or make it suspiciously short and wide like a croissant or perhaps a sideways baguette.
Hello, my name is Pierre and I put a sideways baguette in my compression shorts.
Come on guys, grow up. That's not funny. Anyways, this entire interaction is just yuck. Oh, not yet as good as you, mentor. You are mine. Smiley face. Holy glazed donuts. The guy has had this in his banner for 2 years now. Putting yourself down and fishing for validation from the biggest scammer ever is diabolical behavior. What the beta? ICT's response is the same energy as when he was speaking to his son about letting a trade play out, but we all know that there was absolutely zero other people in the room when he did this.
Don't look away, son. You don't need the move to stop. Just let it go. Don't worry. It'll go. Just relax. Okay, keep watching it. It'll go. Just relax. No, you don't need to don't take anything off. Just let it go.
Ew. Sorry, I'm cutting it short to end your suffering. Happy Valentine's Day, Pierre. Be mine looking up. And now I'm angry. This whole Deadpool persona is so, and I hate this word very much, cringe. ICT has used images of Deadpool when he's feeling like a really cool guy for a long time, and Pierre has also adopted that persona. You can actually see it all over the ICT community, and I know that this is how it makes them feel, but to everyone else, this is how we view you. This is what you look like. It's not cool. Please stop. I don't know if he's just trying to be funny, if this is serious, or if I just view both of these guys as complete jokes and therefore my judgment is clouded. But Pierre made all kinds of promises about the Robbins Cup, and he either never actually joined, or he pulled an ICT and lost everything so quickly that he didn't even get to show up in last place. I don't know. However, I would like to give some credit to ICT on something which might surprise a lot of you, and it's taken a lot for me to admit this. So, to be fair to him, while he may have kept all the charity money for himself, he did end up buying several Corvettes. And what more could a starving child or homeless person want than to see a cool car drive past them?
Here's my RV I live in.
Bonus points for another connection. There are allegations that I couldn't verify about Pierre having photoshopped some fake trades right before he deleted the Discord. Now, right around when he closed it, he posted this on social media, which is clearly AI generated because this is how he actually talks.
Shut up little bitch, your little 16-year-old baby is a troublemaker.
So, after rug pulling everyone, he has the audacity to say people go to extreme lengths to maintain a carefully curated online image, that he refuses to be part of it any longer, and all kinds of other dramatic stuff that an 8-year-old would come up with to try and be edgy and pretend like they're capable of some type of valuable insight. Oh. Put this at the #1 spot in the cringe compilation Special Idiots Trying to Sound Smart edition because holy fuck. Hey, so I paid for this Discord to watch you trade live. When will that be happening?
When you stop talking about homosexuality and harassing people in private messages.
You see this data that Pierre was selling for $12? Well, he actually bought it from a company called Edgeful and then resold it as his own, which is so stupid that it's funny, but also so stupid that it's not funny. There's a bit more here, but this is obviously illegal and the behavior of a scammer. Enough said. Not only that, but what you're looking at here are trading notes from Pierre. You can probably guess where this is going. Why would a French guy write the date in Spanish? That's weird. Just kidding. It's not weird, because Pierre didn't make these notes, and I got the backstory and confirmation from the original author who shared a lot of notes with him and is obviously Spanish. The real extent of exactly how much copying / stealing without proper credit is unclear, but still, this is just the cherry on top, or the chéri un tout. Just kidding, one more cherry. Pierre actually covered the PDF of data he stole from Edgeful with watermarks of his name. That is absurd. But it's even crazier after learning that he didn't credit the person he got many of his trading notes from. What a great guy. It's worth noting that Matt here, another ICT guy who uses Deadpool imagery and honestly looks really cool while doing it, said no one ever, was part of the original rug pull Discord and is now Pierre's partner on the new and more expensive Discord. Also, many people bought this separate one-on-one meeting with Pierre but never actually received it. Instead of waiting for me to make a video on someone, please just stop buying courses and paying to join private communities. You are getting scammed. It's just that most of them aren't stupid enough to get caught. This page tells you everything you need to get started with trading, and this one is a full guide specifically for prop firms. Stop giving money to fake gurus and do not use real money until you're ready. If they're on WAP like Pierre, then that's a red flag. In fact, here's WAP, the company who happily promotes scammers, asking me to do a paid promotion of their site. Get paid $25 for every 1,000 views to talk about your platform? No thanks, but I will do something for free, and that's to tell you to go f*** yourself. Learn to trade for free at imantrading.org, and if you use firms, join my free server exclusively for prop traders. Over 30 free 50K accounts given away in the past couple of months.